Hey, what's up? My name is Crystal May and welcome back to HELLAXBOMB. For this episode of HELLAXBOMB, I will be preparing my other half pizza, which consists of barbecue roast duck, bacon, and my base sauce will be my homemade green pesto. So if you're interested, keep watching. Thank you so much for coming and watching my video. So for today's episode, I will be making my other half pizza, and this is one of my favorite pizzas, not just because I make it, but I love this pizza so much. And there is a special story behind this pizza, so if you're interested in knowing that story, make sure to go onto my Instagram at HELLAXBOMB, and also you'll get to see the 30-second video called Saucy where I prepare this green pesto. So what I love about making pizzas is that it's such a fun hands-on activity for all ages, and it's really special because it's the first pizza that I had with my husband, and at the time we had this pizza when we were first dating, so that's why it's so special to me. So here I have some dough, and this dough I made from this Betty Crocker packet, and it's great because it's inexpensive. I got this from Target. It's about $1.29 or so. And it's great because all you have to do is just add water and then wait for, and then mix it and then wait for it to rise. And it takes about an hour or so to rise. And then once it's risen, then you just roll it out and then put it onto a greased baking sheet. Now, if you're not interested in doing a dough like this, there are ready-made doughs at your local grocery store. So if you check Trader Joe's, Sprouts, Safeway, Whole Foods, they will most likely have ready-made pizza doughs that you could just roll out on your own. Or check your local pizzerias, and they normally sell doughs as well. So here I have this ready-made pizza dough, and this is, I believe, an 18-inch pan. So I greased the surface down, rolled out the pizza dough. So that's that right there. So I will be getting my pesto. Oh, and make sure to preheat your oven at 450 degrees. All right, so let me rub this yummy pesto all over my pizza. And I love being generous. I love pestos, and the great thing about this pesto is that you could not only put this on this pizza, but you could have it with grilled meats, you can mix it in with pasta, you could have it in sandwiches, like the list goes on. And it's really great because all you have to do is just stick it in the refrigerator and it's good for a week. That is that. I could smell that fresh basil. And I'm focusing the sauce on the center and making sure that I leave space on the outer edges because I do want to make sure that I have a crust. Next, I will sprinkle some mozzarella cheese. And my family loves it really cheesy. And another good thing about making pizzas is that you could change up the ingredients any way that you want. You could customize it to your own liking. So if you want to do like a gluten-free dough, a whole wheat dough, you could totally do that. You could even do a cauliflower crust, which is amazing as well. Okay, so there's that. Okay, next I will get my husband's homemade secret barbecue sauce, and of course it's one of my favorites. It's smoky, it's sweet with a little bit of tang and a little bit of heat. So I will mix, and this roast duck is from a local Chinese restaurant. So just get some roast duck from your favorite Chinese restaurant and make sure to shred it up. Here I made it kind of chunky so you could get nice big chunky pieces of duck. And actually when we first had this pizza, we didn't have it with duck, we had it with barbecued chicken. But we wanted to upgrade the flavor and do the roast duck, and it made such a difference. Made it so different, made it so delicious. So I poured the barbecue sauce in, and I just mixed it in with that duck. I think I want to add a little bit more, just so we could get that barbecue flavor in with that roast duck. And I only put in the duck, I didn't put in the skin, just because sometimes the skin could be kind of oily, and I don't want to add any extra oil onto my pizza. All of that duck meat is heavily coated in that barbecue sauce, and I will sprinkle that all over the pizza. I wish you could smell this barbecue sauce. You could really smell all those fantastic spices. There's some garlic in there that you could smell, that smokiness, a little bit of that sweetness. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Next, I have some red onions here, and I chose red onions specifically because red onions have a little bit of sweetness to it. If you're from Hawaii, I think Maui sweet onions would be phenomenal in this pizza. So let me sprinkle that. And I just cut them in little half shapes and then just spreading them around. I don't like getting a big chunk of onion. I just want that little bit of crunch and that little bit of sweetness. All right, next, some chopped mushrooms. And I know there's a lot of people who are big fans of mushrooms. You could totally leave this out if you want, but I love mushrooms. So I'm just sprinkling some baby bellas into this pizza. Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of pre-cooked bacon. So this bacon was actually cooked in the microwave, and if you're interested in learning how I cook my bacon, then comment down below. So now I'm just going to sprinkle some of this bacon. Oh my gosh. And this bacon, just the smokiness from this bacon matches so well with that smokiness from the barbecue sauce. And this pizza is truly so unique. You would never think of pairing barbecue and pesto together, but it works out phenomenally. All right, so that is it for the pizza. Let me actually grab some olive oil to put on the edges. gonna squirt some olive oil on the edges just so they get nice and golden brown. Just rub that all in. Yum. Alright, and then I will put this pizza in the oven for about 12 to 17 minutes. I'm going to check it around the 15-minute mark just to see how it's doing and whether or not I need to add time to it or if it's perfect. I just pulled out the pizza out of the oven and it actually went for 15 minutes. So 15 minutes was perfect. So let's cut into our creation. You could hear that crispiness in the crust. Look at all that cheese. And I could just smell the barbecue and the pesto. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So let me... Oof, it is piping hot. And that extra virgin olive oil on the crust just made all the difference. Look at that golden brown crust. Cheese. Bon appetit. So good. That pesto, that cheese, that sweetness from the onions just marries all so well together. So delicious. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel so you get all the latest notifications, and make sure to comment down below. I would love to know what your favorite pizza is. All right, and also follow me on Instagram at HELLAXBOMB. All right, until next time.